Fever coach Stephanie White reveals crucial Caitlin Clark update amid 5-game absence. Caitlin Clark missed her 5th straight game for the Indiana Fever on Saturday in their disappointing 89-87 home loss to the Los Angeles Sparks. The reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year has been out of commission for an extended period as she continues to nurse a lingering groin injury. The good news for the Fever is that Clark appears to be closing in on her highly anticipated return. Indiana head coach Stephanie White spoke to reporters on Monday during practice, which gave the veteran shot caller a chance to provide a crucial update on her superstar guard. "This was really the first time we've been able to get her out into live action since the injury, so we'll see what it brings tomorrow," White said via Fieldhouse Files by Scott Agnes. Monday marked an important milestone for Clark. It was the first time the 23-year-old was able to take part in a live 5-on-5 scrimmage since suffering her groin injury in late June. White also hinted at how the Fever intend to see how Clark performs in practice on Tuesday ahead of their game against the Golden State Valkyries on Wednesday. While she did not say it directly, it seems that Tuesday's practice will play a crucial role in determining Clark's status for the Valkyries game. Indiana has done admirably well without their best player on the court, winning 3 out of their 5 games, including Tuesday's Commissioner's Cup Championship win against the Minnesota Lynx. Be that as it may, there's no denying that the Fever will want to bring Clark back into the mix as soon as possible. Caitlin Clark should pick Angel Reese for her WNBA All-Star team to quiet haters. Caitlin Clark has the chance to quiet the toxic behavior of the worst of her fans. Clark and fellow WNBA All-Star captain Nafisa Collier will choose their teams for the 2025 All-Star Game scheduled for July 19, and the Indiana Fever star would send an emphatic message by drafting Angel Reese. The teams will be chosen live Tuesday, July 8 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. The Chicago Sky forward has been cast as the villain to Clark's hero dating back to their junior years in college, when Reese waved her ring finger at Clark after LSU beat Iowa in the NCAA championship game. Whether Reese was taunting or mimicking Clark's own "you can't see me" diss didn't matter. A rivalry was born. Sports thrive on rivalries. Brady versus Manning. Yankees versus Red Sox. Warriors versus Cavaliers. And in the closest comparison to Clark and Reese, Magic versus Bird. But there's an ugly undertone to Clark and Reese's rivalry that's an issue for everyone in the WNBA. There is a segment of Clark's fans, not all of her fans, not the majority of her fans, but too many, who have styled Clark as some kind of white heteronormative savior and are using her as a vehicle for racism and homophobia. Again, not all her fans. But enough that it's doing real damage. Any player who delivers a hard foul on Clark can expect their social media accounts to be flooded with hateful messages. Reese has talked about being the subject of pornographic deep fakes, some of which were sent to her family members. And woe to anyone who says something mildly critical about Clark or her game. Or, God forbid, votes her the 9th best guard during a season in which she's missed half of Indiana's games and is not shooting particularly well. "In my 11-year career, I've never experienced the racial comments like from the Indiana Fever fanbase," Alyssa Thomas said during last year's playoffs after the Connecticut Sun eliminated the Fever following a contentious series that included Dijonai Carrington being accused of trying to maim Clark. "It's unacceptable, honestly, and there's no place for it," Thomas continued. "We've been professional throughout the whole entire thing, but I've never been called the things that I've been called on social media, and there's no place for it. Basketball is headed in a great direction, but we don't want fans that are going to degrade us and call us racial things." Clark has disavowed this segment of her fanbase directly and indirectly. Her harshest condemnation came in Time's Athlete of the Year profile last year. "Just stop," she told the magazine. "Because that's not who I am." Yet the trolls and bigots persist, and no one gets more abuse than Reese.